digestion problems as we eat food that just doesn't have the nutritional content that it used to. We're developing B vitamin deficiency. Maybe you can talk about how important this B vitamin is, the deficiency, what kind of symptoms people have, and why there is such a challenge in getting the right Bs.
Well, about 80 years ago, we isolated B vitamins from rice polish. And for about 35 years, you could buy rice polish, which was loaded with all these B vitamins, and it had a candy sweet, thick, syrupy taste that children would love. But along came people like me, biochemists, and we figured out that we could make these things from petroleum. In fact, we could make them from leftover byproducts of gasoline. In fact, we took petroleum distillates and we made literally all the vitamin B1 in the world began to be made from coal tar derivative resins from petroleum. And most of the B vitamins are all made from a chemical. This means they don't have a once living origin. The problem with that is that your body needs the DNA from your food to maintain the health of your DNA. So when you get the chemical that the cell would need, but no DNA, the cell can use it and work, but there's a potential for accelerated damage to your DNA and accelerated aging. So commercial B vitamins are a bit of a bane. We almost got a breakout in that gasoline prices at one point had hit such a high that they were considering making the B vitamins by growing them on bacteria. But then the gasoline price fell and they gave up that idea and was still getting the chemically synthesized ones, except for the ones that Quantum Nutrition Labs offers, which are probiotic generated and they are live source. So you don't have this coal tar derivative resin issue to deal with. And very small amounts work much better than huge amounts of the chemically synthesized ones, because the very small amounts made by the probiotic are the form the cell wants to use, called the end chain form, ready for you to use. So a little teeny bit has the kick of a mule. You don't need a ton, and you don't see a change in your urine where it's bright yellow and maybe it's a little uncomfortable to urinate. There's nothing like that. That's a warning that what you're eating or consuming would be better not eaten or consumed. The body doesn't want it. So the B vitamins, of course, are one of the first casualties when you can't digest your food. They're also a casualty if you are in distress. This means that your stress experience has exceeded your stress tolerance. Perhaps you're a flight traffic controller. Perhaps you work 2 jobs. Perhaps you're in customer complaints. You have something where there's a lot of stress. People like that, even if they've got good digestion, feel a lot better when they take a good end chain, fully methylated form of B vitamin. They're going to feel a lot better. If we have antibiotics for a long period of time, we can also destroy the compounds that make B vitamins. Without B vitamins, we can't make adrenaline. Adrenaline requires B6, B2, PABA, and pantothenic acid. Without B vitamins, we can't do phase 1, phase 2 liver detox, so we can't get the waste products out of our body. Without B vitamins, we may go to nervousness or mental discomfort and miserable conditions in the brain. All of these can be induced by lack of B vitamins. So they are, I would say, they are the single biggest player in quality of life, the sense of well-being, the ability to function well.
And Dr. Marshall, isn't B vitamin deficiency one of the major players for diabetes and prediabetes?
I would say yes, and I think that the studies are showing that as well, yes, because you are going to be unable to metabolize your food.
Which is a very important component of
exactly
why you become a diabetic, yes.